Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And first of all, fellas, I want to say sorry for not being around for a bit of time. For example, this weekend I had a lot of things to do, and I'm sorry for not being there. I know, such a terrible person. And I want to say my opinions about the new hot topic, which I semi-missed, if I can say so, the Anonymizer. I believe majority of you heard about the game modification which is coming into the game, right? And it's pretty much kind of killing XVM, right? Very sensitive topic, and so on. And first of all, let's talk why it is necessary in the game, right? I know this video is going to be a bit of talks about the XVM, about Anonymizer, and so on. And if you are not looking for that, if you are here to see the gameplay, tune in tomorrow and we are going to have some live battles or maybe something else, but now I really want to talk about this, if you know what I mean, and I think it is important topic in general. So what is XVM? XVM is pretty much showing you stats of the people in the battle, and I don't know how many of you had the situation when let's say like that, when people is drowning in the start of the battle and meanwhile they are typing noob team learn to play idiots, and person is going piri to drown himself. Majority of the times when the person is doing that, it's because of the XVM. And why it is looking like this? Because maybe he is seeing enemy team have better players and he is just simply losing his spirit in the game, and he is simply drowning himself and he is going to the other battle. So this is one of the things why XVM should not be the thing in general. Second thing, probably even more important. Okay, imagine you are playing yourself, you are playing the game yourself, right? You are a casual player playing once in a week or something, but in the past like 4 or 5 years you generated 10,000 battles or whatever, and you are playing with a tier 10 or tier 8, or doesn't matter what kind of tier. And there is one guy which is saying, look, you which is playing with a Hellcat, you are idiot, you are moron, you have 10,000 battles and your stats are yellow, learn to play, or something like this, right? And the thing is, this modification in general, it's adding toxicity. I am not going to dig deeper about the more experienced players, how they are suffering in the battle. Speaking about the let's say like that, people which is focusing you for all the game and so on. I'm not going to dig into this stuff. I believe it's completely clear and I don't really need to talk about this. And now the thing is, why Anonymizer is good, right? So look, if you are the casual player and you receive some kind of hate in one way or another way, you know, it's internet. Everyone is brave. Everyone wants to spread their opinion while going ham on people, you know. Computer screen, keyboard, you can say whatever you want and everything is going to be Gucci, if you know what I mean. So you can pretty much protect yourself. And if you was one of those people which is which, let's say like that, was bullied in the game, and it's happening even in the real life. For example, you are a student, maybe you are a bit different, maybe let's say like that, you have a different passion than anyone else. Everyone was in this kind of situation, right? So pretty much all you will need to do, you need to click the button. No one knows your name, no one knows your how to say that, performance in the game, and no one should actually care about that. Why so? The thing is, fellas, it is a game, okay? This is the most important thing. World of Tanks is a game. It is a time killer, okay? So you have extra hour to burn while your wife is doing the dinner for you, for example, or before you will need to pick your child from the school, for example. You are logging in into the game and you are burning this time. It's supposed to be enjoyable, and people is digging a bit too deep right there, right? So I think this is one of the best things which gaming have ever done, to be completely honest with you. And I was in that side. I every single time said it's not good. And now you might think, but Skill, I am a person which is not using this modification to bully the enemies, you know. I am using it to see your teammates and so on, so on. Well, what can I say, fellas? Now you need to trust more in people, and I believe majority of the guys is going to turn it on. At least that's what I think. And it's just going to be epic, in my opinion. Also, I must admit there was a lot of people, and I'm speaking from my experience, right? A lot of my friends, colleagues, or however you are saying that, they simply left the game because they was actually feeling like a kaku while playing the game. Because once again, they knew people can know their performance, and if they are performing good, there is a chance they are going to get focused in the battle, and you can say bullied in the battle in the same way, right? And fellas, one of the more important things, what am I going to do? Skill, listen, Skill, how about you? What you are going to do? I will not use the anonymizer. Skill, listen. You are not using the blocking maps feature. You are not using Anonymizer. Why so? What is wrong with you? The thing is, fellas, this is the first part. I won't use the Anonymizer in the EU server. Why so? People know me, people can say hello to me, we can have a giggle, we can raise our gun, we can dance like this, and in general, people have a chance to beat the shit out of the Skill, right? And I won't take this opinion from your side. But Skill, listen, you can use Anonymizer and mark the chieftain. If I will struggle, I will struggle. I won't do that, fellas. So you can be sure about this. When I am going to play in the EU server, you will always see my name. You can always say hi for me. And we can have a good laugh, a good giggle together, and so on, so on. Now looking from the other hand, in root server, fellas, no one knows who I am, and it is completely fine, right? So in root server, I am going to use the Anonymizer. In 12,000 battles which I played right there, I had approximately 5 times when people said hello Skill. In EU server it's happening in the daily basis, and I am feeling good with it, and this is the main reason why I made my decision to not use the Anonymizer in the EU server and to say people hello back to people and so on, and I can have a good laugh with you, because it's always fun to meet you in the game and to say hi, to say yo, to say hello, and so on. You get the point what I'm saying. And if I'm not mistaken, this is it. Maybe I covered everything what I really wanted to cover, right? Look from this side, fellas. Now we have a choice, right? And the choice is just you can be different from others. You can show, you have the power to select. You can make your own decision. Either you are showing your performance or you are not showing your performance. Simple as this. And I think this is not a bad thing from Wargaming side. And fellas, you know me. If Wargaming is doing something bad, I am going to highlight that. If Wargaming is doing something good, I am going to highlight that too. And I think in this kind of situation, this is one of the better things which they ever did, and people can actually enjoy the game once again instead of digging too deep for the statistics, for performance or something like this. You can be yourself, you can do whatever you want, if you know what I mean. And fellas, feel free to share your opinion in the comment section down below. What do you think? Is it a bad thing what Wargaming decided to do by adding Anonymizer or Anonymizer, however you are calling that thing? Or you think it is completely misplay? It was completely unnecessary, and this thing should not be in the game, and everyone should see everyone's performance, if you know what I mean. Feel free to share your opinion now. And in general, if you want to have a debate with me, feel free to type your essay, your opinion, and everything, and let me know. From this topic, I am going to read all your opinions, and I will mark them with a heart. If I will see it's necessary to type something back for you, I will do that, and here you go. This is going to happen in the first couple of days when I will type back. After that, I won't check the topic anymore because I simply have no time for that. So fellas, thank you so much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and I am burning and I'm very curious what is your opinion about this. Thank you so much. See you next time. Skill is out. Peace.